Hey, Riley J2A here. Okay, back with another. So, starting a new series here on my channel. Um, Not really sure what I'm going to call it yet, but it's something along the lines of why or how are so many people anti-gun today? Okay, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. Now I know it's it's a big topic, right? It's a lot to unpack. Um, there's many variables, okay, but I think it's a very important topic for the future, really. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about. I'm in this series. I'm gonna keep it simple. One topic per episode. This is not going to be a big picture. This is not going to be a roundup. One major talking point per episode on this series. Okay. Now, the reason I'm making this series is to inform those of us who are pro Second Amendment um, how people become anti-gun, so that we know how it happens, can so that we can face that issue. Um, we don't know, can't really take care of an issue if you don't know what the root cause of that issue is. Okay. So now another thing I need to bring up is there's different kinds of anti-gunners. Okay, there are those who are misinformed, and there are those who, for whatever reason, choose to be anti-gun. Okay, I'm talking in this series about those who are misinformed about the Second Amendment. Okay, and firearms in general. Um, because like I said, they're misinformed. Okay, so if us in the Second Amendment community know how and why they become misinformed, we can be more able to, re-inform them of the actual truth. We can present them with facts and whatnot. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be talking about in this series. I know many in the Second Amendment community can get annoyed when dealing with anti-gunners, because it is annoying, right? They hit you with really just often mean points and whatnot, like oh, you have an AR-15. Oh, what? You want to be a school shooter? You have an AR-15. Your dick must be tiny. Real men fight with their hands. You must hate children. Just horrible things, right? Um, it's really easy to get annoyed, when talking to these kind of people. But you got to keep in mind, for those who are misinformed, now, yes, this doesn't apply to those who choose to be anti-gun, but for those who are misinformed, they're just spewing the same things they've heard again and again and again for a long time, their whole life sometimes. Now, that leads me to what the topic for this first episode is. Now, that is going to be public schools, okay? So, getting into this first episode topic, many people many anti-gunners who are misinformed, it happens at a young age in public school, okay? There's public school, they teach so much anti-gun things, thought processes. You know, there's kids getting kicked out of school for doing finger guns on the playground. There's kids getting kicked out of school for drawing guns in art class. I don't even think you're able to talk about guns in school. In fact, I'm pretty sure you aren't. So, you know, public school system in this country, very anti-gun. So for many people, maybe they come from a not necessarily a pro-gun household, not anti-gun or pro-gun really, just not really a gun house, okay? Showing that for those kids, all they really know is what they hear in school, which is extremely anti-gun. So of course, they're going to go up to be anti-gun because they've been misinformed their whole life, okay? So, that's really an issue that we face in dealing with, or in people being so anti-gun. They've been indoctrinated from a very young age that guns are bad, people who have guns are bad, only criminals have guns. What do you need a gun for? You don't. All that. It's just not. It's not good. And the goal is for within a few more generations, everybody will be indoctrinated. Is the hope, and nobody will be pro-gun. Then Second Amendment gone, out of there, and that's what they want. Okay, so we need to combat that by having that conversation with an anti-gunner, okay, or whatever else you can do. Make YouTube videos, whatnot. Re-inform the misinformed about guns and the Second Amendment. That is a huge thing that we can do to really make a difference for the Second Amendment. And like I said, we need to know how people become anti-gun in order to re-inform them of the truth. And like I said, the first topic was public school systems are extremely anti-gun. Many people have just always been told, because of the public school system, that guns are bad, gun people are bad, okay? So, I hope this can open some people's, minds a little bit to, maybe everybody doesn't choose to be anti-gun. Some people just don't know anything else. And those people, I believe, can be re-informed. So we need to, have that conversation. Like I said at the beginning, it's pretty easy to become upset when talking to anti-gunners because they say terrible things to you. I mean, it's straight up mean at times. But, stay calm, present the facts. They bring up an invalid point. Present the facts on why that is not a valid point. Okay? And stay calm. That's the most important thing. If you're not staying calm, it's not a good look for the whole community. Okay? And it's something to keep in mind as well. So that's going to be it for me. New series, first episode, talking about anti-gun public schools. I'm going to be doing more of these videos because we really, really need to, re-inform some people because the truth is important. People are not getting the truth from mainstream things such as public schools around the Second Amendment. So it's going to be it for me. Goodbye.